So here we are again, boys and girls, at the beginning of February, and it won't be long before we start into the confirmation season, and I'll be driving around the diocese and meeting you face to face to celebrate your confirmation. Today I wanted to talk to you about two different gifts, but they're connected gifts. One is the gift of knowledge and the other is the gift of right judgment. And I suppose by the time you get into 5th or 6th class in school, you know about lots of things. And some of you know about Martin O'Neill and his new contract with the Irish soccer team. Some of you know about the Mannion brothers who played for Galway and were part of the winning All-Ireland team. Some of you know about Katie Taylor and her boxing, and some of you know about how Saoirse Ronan was nominated for another Oscar. Knowing about things is different from knowing people. If I said to you, I know Saoirse Ronan, or I know the Mannion brothers, that's a whole different thing altogether. Now, I don't actually know them, but maybe some of you do, and you might introduce me someday. But I want you just to think a little bit about that when it comes to your faith. Lots of people kind of know about Jesus, but how do we actually get to know Jesus? And I think the answer is that through the gift of the Holy Spirit, the gift of knowledge, we're able to enter into a relationship, a friendship with Jesus, where we get to know him personally in our prayers. And when you're in a good relationship like that with somebody, of course, they influence you. You know, think of all your good friends, think of your family, the people that you trust most in your life. Those people, you trust their judgment, you would be encouraged by them, and you would maybe receive good example from them. And that would help you then to make right decisions or right judgments in your own life. And the Holy Spirit helps us to judge in the situation of our own life how we can reach out to people, how we can, like Jesus, learn to be people of forgiveness, people who bring healing, people who, in one way or another, support people in their moments of need. And you know, you sometimes hear people saying these days, oh, we're not supposed to judge. And you know, that's really, not true. We're not supposed to judge people. We're not supposed to condemn people. That's fair enough. But we do have to judge situations. And it's the Holy Spirit who, with the gifts of knowledge and right judgment, helps us to see the right direction to go in our lives. And you know, knowing and judging are so closely connected. Because we know, that in itself is not enough. Knowing what is right is very important, but moving from knowing to acting, that's really, I suppose, where the judgment comes in. Because the judgment which is given to us by the Holy Spirit, the right judgment, helps us not just to know what is right, but actually to move in that direction in our lives. So hopefully over these coming weeks, as you pray to the Holy Spirit for these gifts of knowledge and right judgment, you will find yourself thinking a little bit more about the way you live and about how you can make your own life a little bit more like the life of Jesus. And in that way you can bring joy and hope and peace and love into the lives of people around you. Keep up the good work. We'll see you soon. God bless.